was a historic and solemn day as Queen Elizabeth II was laid to rest this morning. Her coffin arrived at Westminster Abbey in London for her funeral service after lying in state for 4 full days. Today, the world mourned that loss, but also celebrated her 70-year reign. Thousands attended the state funeral, including the U.S. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden. Ian Lee reports tonight from London.
The coffin of Queen Elizabeth left Westminster Abbey for a funeral procession through the streets of London, her son, King Charles, walking behind with the royal family. The pageantry followed a state funeral that drew dignitaries from around the world.
We come to this house of God, here where Queen Elizabeth was married and crowned, to mourn our loss, to remember her long life of selfless service.
On her coffin, a handwritten note from the king that said, "In loving and devoted memory." 2 minutes of silence punctuated a service of the highest order that ended with the now revised national anthem, "God Save the King." This is the first funeral for a reigning monarch to be held at Westminster Abbey since King George II in 1760. 9-year-old Prince George, second in line to the throne, and his younger sister, Princess Charlotte, attended the service with their parents. Across the UK, crowds flocked to parks to watch on big screens. Some stood in tribute. Others wiped away tears.
It's a very good send-off. The Queen means so much to me.
Quite emotional because she's been, our Queen for a lot of years. We're never going to see another a Queen.
The hearse drove the Queen's coffin to Windsor Castle for another service before her private burial at St. George's Chapel next to her late husband, Prince Philip. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
Also, the crown that Queen Elizabeth wore that adorned her coffin will now be resized and be worn by King Charles after his coronation, and that will happen sometime next spring or summer.